Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday Dubs. Today we're diving into a topic that's near and dear to my heart, the importance of anime. Whether you're a seasoned otaku or just curious about why anime has such a massive global following, this video is for you. So grab some Pocky, sit back, and let's get started. Anime isn't just about flashy fight scenes or cute characters, although let's be real, that's part of the appeal. It's a medium that's evolved into a significant cultural phenomenon with impacts that go far beyond just entertainment. Let's dive deeper into why storytelling in anime is so impactful. You see, anime as a medium has this incredible freedom to tell stories that break conventional boundaries. While Western media tends to follow a more formulaic approach, like the classic hero's journey or a standard three-act structure, anime often ventures into uncharted territory, create narratives that are both unique and profound. Um, Take Your Name, for example. It's not just a love story, it's a tale about fate, identity, and almost supernatural connection between two people who have never met. The way it weaves together themes of time travel, memory, and natural disasters, all while staying grounded in human emotion, is something you rarely see outside of anime. It challenges us to think about how deeply interconnected we are and how even small actions can have profound consequences. And then there's Attack on Titan. It starts off as a straightforward story about humanity's fight for survival against terrifying man eating giants. But as the series progresses, it morphs into a complex narrative about politics, freedom, and a cyclical nature of hatred and war. The way it handles moral ambiguity is masterful. You find yourself questioning who the real villains are and whether anyone is truly in the right. It forces you to confront uncomfortable truths about human nature and society. Anime is also exceptional at creating characters that are multidimensional, relatable. Take Full Metal Alchemist. The Elric brothers' journey is not just about searching for the Philosopher's Stone to regain their lost bodies, it's about dealing with guilt, the consequences of their actions, and the philosophical debate on what it means to be human. Each character, whether it's Edward or Alphonse or the antagonist Scar, is deeply motivated by their personal tragedies and beliefs. You can't help but empathize with them, even when their goals are at odds. It's just the way it is. Now let's talk about Death Note. This show is a prime example of how anime can explore complex themes like justice, power, corruption, all wrapped up in a psychological cat and mouse game. Light Yagami, the protagonist, or should I say antagonist, is a character who makes us question our own moral compass. Is he a hero for ridding the world of criminals or a villain for playing God? The show's genius lies in its ability to make you root for both Light and L at different points, even though they're fundamentally opposed. It's an intellectual thrill that keeps you engaged from start to finish. But anime isn't just about these heavy philosophical themes. It also excels at telling deeply personal stories about growth and self discovery. Take Naruto, for example. On the surface, it's a story about ninjas with superpowers, but at its core, it's about a young boy who grows up as an outcast, rejected and feared by those around him. Naruto's journey is more about perseverance, friendship, and desire to be acknowledged. It teaches us that even in the face of adversity, we can carve out our own path and achieve our dreams. The character development is so profound that by the end of the series, you feel like you've grown alongside Naruto, experiences his triumphs and failures as your own. Anime storytelling isn't confined to a single genre either. It spans from high octane action of Dragon Ball Z to philosophical horror of Paranoia Agent. From heartwarming slice of life like Clanad to the epic space opera of Cowboy Bebop. Each series brings something new to the table. Whether it's a fresh perspective, an experimental narrative structure, or a unique way of blending genres, this versatility is what makes anime so compelling. And it's not just the narratives themselves, but also the way that they're told. Anime uses visual storytelling to convey emotions and themes in ways that dialogue alone can't capture. The use of symbolism, color palettes, and even the music all play a part in enhancing the story. Think about how the cherry blossoms in Naruto signify fleeting moments of beauty amidst the turmoil, or how the contrasting colors of Neon Genesis Evangelion reflect the inner conflict of its characters. These visual cues add layers of meaning and emotional depth that draw us in and make us feel a part of the story. In essence, anime storytelling transcends mere entertainment. It engages us intellectually, emotionally, and even spiritually. It dares to ask questions that many other mediums shy away from, and does so in a way that is accessible and relatable to audiences of all ages. That's why these stories stay with us so long after the credits roll. They become part of us, shaping the way we see the world and ourselves. That's the true power of anime storytelling. That's why, for many of us, anime isn't just a hobby, it's a way of understanding and interpreting life. It's a form of storytelling that resonates on a deeper level, leaving a lasting impact. And that's why it's so important. You see, it's not just about the storytelling but let's talk about the cultural representation in anime. Why it's so significant. You see, anime isn't just an art form, it's a lens through which we get to explore the rich tapestry of Japanese culture. It gives us a front row seat to traditions, values, and social nuances that we might not otherwise ever encounter. But what's even more fascinating is how it serves as a cultural bridge connecting people from all walks of life to Japan and beyond. Think about the countless times you've seen traditional Japanese festivals depicted in anime. Take, for instance, the summer festivals and shows like Planet or Toradora with their vibrant yukatas, fireworks, and food stalls. It's almost like you're there, walking through the festival grounds, tasting the takoyaki and cotton candy. Feeling the excitement in the air. The scenes are more than just backdrops. They're a celebration of Japanese culture, inviting us to appreciate and learn more about the traditions that have been passed down for generations. Then there's the portrayal of Japanese cuisine. How many of us have been inspired trying to mimic Naruto and finding the best bowl of ramen and slurp down his favorite bowl like he did at Ichiraku, or felt a sudden craving for bento boxes after watching the intricately prepared meals of Shoku Gecko no Soma. Anime introduces us to the aesthetics and rituals all around food in Japan, where every dish is not just a meal but an experience. It's a celebration of culinary artistry where the preparation and the presentation are as important as the taste itself. And the best part, it makes us curious to try it, bridging the gap between cultures and doing it one delicious meal at a time. But it's not just about the fun and delicious aspects of Japanese culture. Anime also delves into more profound cultural elements like the concept of honor and duty, often depicted in samurai themed shows like Rurouni Kenshin. These stories are rooted in historical context, yet they explore timeless themes of redemption, justice, and the struggle to uphold one's principles in a changing world. Through these narratives, we gain a deeper understanding of the values that have shaped Japanese society over centuries. And let's not forget about the influence of spiritual and philosophical themes. Many anime incorporate Shinto and Buddhist elements, which are integral in Japanese culture. Shows like Spirited Away or Mushishi aren't just stories, they're meditations on the relationship between humans and nature, the importance of balance, and the spiritual world that coexists with ours. They encourage us to see the world through a different lens, one that values harmony and respect for the unseen forces that shape our lives. Of course, the cultural impact of anime isn't confined to Japan. It's incredible to see how it's influenced the entire world. Take fashion, for example. Harajuku street style, which mixes traditional and modern elements, has gained global recognition. And we often see its influence in anime character design. Shows like Sailor Moon have inspired countless fashion trends with their unique blend of school uniforms and magical girl aesthetics. Let's not forget the global phenomenon of cosplay, where fans embody their favorite characters through elaborate costumes and performances. It's a testament to how anime has transcended cultural boundaries, becoming a universal language of creativity and self expression. And then there's music. Anime soundtracks have a distinct style that has resonated with audiences worldwide. From the orchestral scores of Studio Ghibli films to the energetic openings of shonen anime like One Piece, these songs have become anthems for fans everywhere. Concerts featuring anime music draw huge crowds, showing that these tunes aren't just background noise. They're a vital part of the experience that connects fans on an emotional level, regardless of language barriers. I mean, did you hear JJK season one's Lost in Paradise? Come on, who didn't jam out to that? But perhaps what's most important is how anime fosters cultural appreciation. By immersing ourselves in these stories, we become more open minded and curious about cultures different from our own. We lean to respect and celebrate diversity, not just in a superficial way, but by understanding the values, struggles, and dreams of people from a different part of the world. This is easy. Well, not easy, but it's especially powerful in a time when the world feels more divided than ever. Anime has this unique ability to remind us of our shared humanity, to show us that despite our differences, we can connect, empathize, and even find inspiration in each other's cultures. So, next time you're watching your favorite anime, take a moment and appreciate the cultural nuances woven into the story. Whether it's the quiet beauty of the traditional tea ceremony, the chaotic fun of a summer festival, or the deep philosophical questions raised by a samurai's journey, these elements are more than just details. They're windows into a world which rich with history and tradition. And they're a reminder of how anime in its own unique way helps us to not only understand, but also celebrate the incredible diversity in our world. That's why anime is so much more than just entertainment. It's a cultural bridge, a storyteller and a teacher. It brings us closer to a culture that's different from our own, and in the process makes the world feel more connected and a lot more fascinating. Now, something that a lot of people don't really talk about is one of the most powerful aspects of anime, the community. You see, anime isn't just something you watch in isolation. It's something that brings people together. That's where it's real magic lies, and the anime community is a vibrant global network of fans who connect over shared love for these stories, characters, and worlds. It's more than just a fandom, it's a sense of belonging. Think about it. When you attend an anime convention, you're stepping into a space where everyone there is there for the same reason, whether it's a small local event or a massive gathering like Anime Expo. There's incredible energy that fills the air. You've got people dressed up as their favorite characters, artists showcasing their work, and panels where fans can hear directly from the creators. It's a celebration of everything we love about anime, and everyone there is excited to share that with each other. And it's not just about meeting people who like the same shows as you. It's about forming real connections. I've seen strangers become best friends over a shared love of a specific series, bonding over theories, character arcs, and those little details that only true fans notice. It's this sense of immediate kinship. You could be in a crowded room surrounded by thousands of people and still feel like you're amongst friends. But what's really amazing is how this community extends beyond conventions and physical spaces. Online, there are countless forums, subreddits, and social media groups where people from all over the world come together to discuss the latest episodes, share fan theories, or just geek out over their favorite characters. Whether it's a heated debate about which anime has the best fight scenes or a deep dive into symbolism on a particular show, these conversations create a sense of community that's truly global.